Hello, my name is Thais, and this is Eva, and we are going to present Activity 5.
First, we need to find these tariff lines products. We found that for the tariff line 220890003, the product was tequila. In the case of 040610001, the product was fresh cheese and cottage cheese. And finally, for 010590401, it was for fighting cooks. These three products are exempt for a tax for exportation, but tequila has a tax for importation of 20%, and the same happens with fighting cocks. For fresh cheese and cottage cheese, the tax for importation is 45%.
Next, explain in your own word what could cause the Mexican government to impose tariff and no tariff measures for each of the three choose products. In general, these goods are exempt from tariff for exportation, and we believe this happened because the government wants to help the domestic market to make international trade. We all benefit when our products are sold outside the borders. It's tequila. We believe that the tariff for importation of 20% was imposed to product this product, which as the tequila, the nomination of origin is applied to products that can only be produced in certain areas of Mexico, and thanks for the singularity of the environment and temperature of the zone, the products can have its unique quality of characteristic. We believe that because tequila is an artisanal beverage made in special zone, the government has decided to product to local produce from foreign tequila with cheaper breeds and low quality.
For fresh cheese and cottage cheese, we believe this product is being protected with the tariff of importation, more considering that it has the highest tariff among the three products. Mexico has a solid livestock sector that must be protected against products that are cheaper to make in other countries, and that will have cheaper prices here in our country. I'm not saying that Italy or France are dumping. It is a fact that it is cheap for them to make some kind of cheese. So it's natural that those cheeses will be cheap in foreign markets. And for that reason, the fresh cheese and cottage cheese have that tariff. Also, this type of products need to pass specific exams to grant their quality, salubrity, and that are really made with milk. And those exams are expensive. Somebody has to bring the money for those. And finally, for fighting cocks, we believe that the tariff of importation has been put to pay for the exams that will be required to inspect the cocks due to sanitary reasons. We can say that the reason is related to the livestock sector that we mentioned previously, because Mexico consumes a lot of chicken and hen meat and has a strong culture with fighting cocks. So the government is protecting the local breeding grounds from cheaper cocks of other countries.
My conclusion, tariff and non-tariff measures are key tools in the country trade policy as they can protect strategic sector, ensure healthy security, and balance competition with foreign products. However, the application must be careful so as not to affect competence or make goods unnecessarily more expensive for consumer. In a globalized environment, finding a balance between productive national economic and trade openings is essential to foster sustainable economic development and strategic international trade relations.
My conclusion is that I am in favor of having tariffs of importation to certain products, but also to lower the ones from objects that are not made in Mexico. For example, I totally agree with the tariffs of the chosen products for this homework because all of them are made in Mexico and we need to protect our internal market as the small and medium-sized businesses. Even in the foreign products without the tariffs will be cheaper. I still choosing to pay extra if that money goes to Mexicans. But we need to be open to globalization. Yes, Mexico is a big producer of apples, but we shall then impose a tariff of, for example, 60% for Canadian apples. Moreover, there are certain products that we can produce here, like Norwegian salmon, because it's Norwegian, so it won't make sense to put a tariff of 70%, for example. We need to have a strong policy for tariffs and importation, but for both ways. For products of our internal market that need to be protected, and the products that are not easy to produce or can be produced here, so we need to import them. And finally, I agree with the tariffs because we need money to pay the jobs of customs agents as the protocol actions to check the quality and salubrity of imported products. Our general conclusion is that the tariff policy is a necessary tool to balance competition between local and foreign products, protect strategic sectors, and guarantee quality and salubrity standards in imports. However, its application must be measured to avoid negative impacts on trade and the consumer. It is necessary to distinguish between products that require protection due to their importance in the national economy and those whose import is essential due to their scarce or non-existent production in the country. Thanks.